Hello and welcome to T-Boo's Investigative Card Making, where I help you discover the creativity in you. My name is Teresa Bullman. I'm an independent Stampin' Up! Demonstrator located in the beautiful East Tennessee. I am really excited about this card. I was challenged when I saw this card. We had a Creativity Now event, and I saw the cards and I like froze. I can't do that. And so I tested myself and I'm very proud of myself. So pat on the back and all that stuff because I was able to do it. And let me show you the way the card's supposed to look like on the flyer. That is it. And this was my version because this is not. My version turned out like this, and this the card base is discontinued. And I had already started, these were supposed to be my thank you cards, and they still are, for my class on the second Wednesday of every month. Now, I used, because I don't have this Stampin' Seal or whatever, the other one, Stampin' Plus. So I was just using up what I have, which is the snail adhesive from 100 years ago, I guess. I don't know. I bought it towards the end of the catalog, and I think I bought a few of them, so the refills. So I'm going to use them up. But I have found that foil paper does not do well with glue. It just doesn't do well with glue. So I'm going to recreate this card the way that it's supposed to be, like this. So I've already done all the stamping, I've done the cutting, and so I just want to show you how it goes together. Okay, let's get on with it. Oh, maybe I should tell you the products we're using. That would be nice, wouldn't it? Okay, so I'm setting my card over here. First, we're using Splendid Thoughts and the dies, which is called, I always keep my dies with the stamp set if it has a stamp set. It's called Splendid Stems Dies, and there is a suite. And I did not pull out the, I didn't pull out anything. Oh my goodness, I didn't even think of that. But it comes with the foil sheets that are this color. They're all this color. It's beautiful. Here, this is the easiest way to show you, isn't it? So much easier than pulling out the whole thing. So here's the foil sheets. Okay. Whoops, helps if I'm in view, right? And then here's the back. Oh, how much easier is this? Next time I'm going to do that. I'm going to punch out something, or I don't know, cut something out. And this is so much easier than bringing out the whole big thingamajigger. And then, so that's the, I don't know the name of it, I'm sorry. I'll put it in the famous box below this video. Also, we're going to be, we meaning me and the mouse and the pocket and the squirrel, because we don't want to leave out the squirrels. The deckled rectangled dies, which I used in Thursday's video. Remember, this week I'm a little off, but then again, I'm always off. Oh dear. And I used, actually, in this card, I used the largest one and number 3. Okay? So yes, number 3. In my other card, oh, I know why I used both of them, was because I wanted everything to flow. So I didn't want to just cut out the inside of the card. Let me show you here, because I already stamped it and everything. I wanted it to be just like the outside's going to be, okay? I have to remember to do that with my other card. Oh dear. Oh, well, I don't have to because it's white on the inside. Yay. Okay, so we're using these three things. And then because this is going to be a birthday sentiment, actually what I did was I used Let's Celebrate, and then I used Happy Birthday to my beautiful friend, because her birthday was this month and I'm so far behind. And please forgive me, I'm beeping because I'm diabetic and I wear an insulin pump, and that tends to beep when it's getting low on resin. Resin. Yeah, that'll stick to you. Insulin. I used to work with resin, a glass resin. Oh, my stars. Okay, how about if we get to the car? Wouldn't that be just boondaba? Now, let me tell you about, well, you know about this. This is the framelit. Oh, let me pull it out. I'm going to show you the framelits I used. Oh, I already have it out. I'm sorry, because I have to cut it on some other stuff. So this is this. Okay, this framelit. And then this is that framelit, which actually is not part of this set. It goes to the Stitch Shapes framelits, and I'm sorry, it has circles and squares and also banners. I think there's 4 banners. So sorry I didn't get that out for you. And then of course we're using the deckled framelits for the pieces of cardstock, and I showed you the large one. And then we're going to also use open leaf trinkets. Oh my gosh. It's really hard for me to use these because I got to make, I usually save at least one, so I have to put on the charm bracelet that I haven't made it yet, but I keep the trinkets that can go on a charm bracelet. Anyway, so this is seam binding ribbon, and it is soft sea foam. It doesn't even have a color on here. Well, color me purple. It's 100% nylon. This is really pretty. I love this. So this is awesome. Let me put this away. How about we go ahead and stick things down? Now, if you don't mind, please forgive me for using things that are not Stampin' Up. I have 2 things that I'm going to show you that are not Stampin' Up, but I am like diehard Stampin' Up. Okay, this is actually Stampin' Up. Okay, this, however, is not. But I put my Stampin' Up multi-purpose something glue. It's the green glue that everybody calls green. That is not green because you can see it's white. So we put it in here because I have a tendency of squirting a lot out. So this helps me stay like thin. And so I'll be using this. Please forgive me. Please be forgiving. Yes, you are, aren't you? Okay, and I'm putting the top on because I don't want it to dry out. And then, of course, I'm going to use in this video, hopefully not in any other, I'm going to use the snail adhesive because of the foil. Okay? Oh, I forgot. We're also going to use mini glue dots. But because I have a ton from my stamp set, from my kits and paper pumpkin, I am just going to pull out a small piece of that and use those because, you know, it's always wise to save, isn't it? I love saving things. Also, we're going to be using Stamping Dimensionals, not those, the mini ones, because we have to go above on either side of the ribbon. So let's go ahead and stick these down. This piece is supposed to be, well, when I do the decal thing, it is now, it's 3 by, let me see, 4 and the 16th right after the 1/4 inch. That one right there, right? You can see that, correct? Yeah. Okay, stop moving. All right, so let's lay this down. And I am going to use my picture to show me what I'm doing, because obviously I don't know. Actually, I could use my card. How about that? Then it won't fall in front of me. So we're going to use the card to adhere everything. So let's start with the, oh my stars, I feel like I got a ton of things on my desk and there's hardly anything in the area of which to do this project. So first, it tells you to cut all this out and adhere it. So I'm going to go ahead and adhere it. Excuse the weird noise of this thing. Ugh, that's like chalkboard to me. So there's one. Now we're going to go to the green one. I have my rubber mat down only because I should be stamping, using the adhesive on, no, on that. Oh, please come off easily. Yay. Well, that helped. But what would have been a better idea is, because this is why I got it out, is if it had flipped over like it did, it wouldn't have adhered to this, because it doesn't stick to it like it did my paper. And I'm hoping that's going to get, well, you know what? It is going to get covered. And I'm going to go kind of like that. Yes. Now you can't see where I messed up, right? Okay. This and this. We'll just go ahead and make that yucky noise that I do not like. It's probably right why I didn't buy this, because I don't like that noise. Oh my goodness. And I have another card to show you with, well, I think I'm going to use the glue. Okay, so that, because it's where I put these out, right? Uh-oh, did I mess? Oh no, I didn't mess up. Because the ribbon is going to go right there. So let's go ahead and tie that up. Pardon me while I get out of view for about 2 shakes of a lamb's tail there. Yes. So while I'm trying to figure myself out, let me tell you that if you like this card, or you just like me, that would be nice. Please subscribe or give me a thumbs up. And I can't do the thumbs up right at the moment because I've got the ribbon in my hand. And then if you would like, you can subscribe to my channel and also click on that bell thing, and you can see when I put up another video. And sometimes, as you can tell, I am not, well, I'm trying to be more consistent on what days I come on, so that you know, hey, she's on Wednesdays. Let's pay attention. So, oh my goodness. This is just a knot. You know what? I'm going to grab something, hopefully, to help me. Oops, that's a brush. This is another, ooh, don't fall. Okay, it fell. It was a brush that fell. This is really good. I don't know what these, someone said reverse things. I've never used these type of things before. So I use like regular tweezers, and I know what those are, but I have never used one of these before. I think my husband bought me a pair with a set, and I had never used them because I never understood them. So guess what? We're learning quickly here what they are. They're good hands. They make good hands. Oh dear. Okay, we'll trim that in 2 shakes of a lamb's tail as soon as we get everything right. And we're going to put on our little outside sentiment, we're going to put those mini glue dots. I think I'm going to do 4 this time as opposed to 6. I think it holds, oopsie, it holds up just fine. I try to get the little flat edge on there. Oh, I didn't do it on there. Oh, well. And I put the dimensionals as high up as as high up as I can. Seriously? Okay. Probably, I don't know. Okay, now we're taking these off. Now, I forgot to mark these. I have a tendency of, I do mark them with my marker, but it's a black, it's not magic marker, because magic markers, those big thick ones, and I forgot what they're called. Sharpies. They're called Sharpies. Imagine that. So I am going to cut this. Where's my ribbon scissors? I didn't put away right. I am going to cut, actually, oh, gravy. Okay, that didn't do what I wanted it to, but hey. It did it on that side too, yay. Okay. Alrighty then, now we're going to, meaning me, I am going to adhere this to the base of the card as soon as I locate it. There we go. Okay, so I wanted you to see this, because you don't really need to watch me stamp. I'm sure, unless you're a brand new person, you probably need some stamping tips, but the stamping tip is don't rock your stamps, you know, and tap, 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 tapioca, your ink or your stamp onto an ink pad, but that's the inside. So what I am going to do is I am going to use regular size dimensionals that I had laying out a second ago, but apparently I have misplaced them. Gravy. So we're going to go ahead and use the small ones. Oi, here we go. It matters not. They're going to be just fine. Although around the ribbon, I'm going to put a couple extra because I would have used the big ones on here, but I didn't. So let's just to steady the ribbon a bit, I'm only going to put 2. That should steady it. One on top, one on bottom, or top, bottom. It matters not. Okay, so let's take this. Plus, the other good thing is that it allowed the ink to dry, so I can do things a lot quicker if I stamp ahead of time. There was no magic involved. I am not magical. I just prepped in advance. Okay, everything is honky-dory. There we go. And we will place this as central as we can, as I can. Oh, I didn't tell you. I took, let me show you the stamp I took. I took this stamp right here and stamped all over. And the instructions say to stamp all over, but don't touch. So I did my best on not touching. I think I did a pretty darn good job, don't you? Thank you so much for your encouragement. I appreciate it. And then stamp on this, cut it out, and all that good stuff. Yep. Okay, so everything's honky-dory. That's done. Now, oh, no, it's not. No, it's not. Because see this stamp? See this stamp. See this card? What are we missing? We are missing sticking this jewel on. So I am taking 2 of these glue dots. Well, I'm trying to take 2 of them. And I am going to, oh, gravy. I am going to put it, you know what? This doesn't have a front or a back. So I reckon it matters not. So I'm going to stick one here. It should be interesting. And I'm going to stick another one on there. The glue dots in the box is a lot easier because you just press down. I'm going to stick it up here. There we go. Because you know what? That's not even going to be seen. And then pray we get these. Oh, yes. Praise the Lord. Okay. And this one, yay. It worked. I just have to scoot a little bit better. There we go. And then I am going to stick this underneath. a little bit. There we go. You can't see the glue dot, I don't think. No, not really. And there, oh, nope, that's not our card. And then I took that same leaf and stamped it here. Oh, the colors. So sorry. Petal pink. Petal pink. Petal pink base card. Oh, that's crooked. Guess what? It's okay. I wouldn't normally give away. Actually, that's, oh yeah, it is. Hopefully she won't notice it. But I've got to wait to help her not notice it. I just thought of it. And let's glue this down so that, okie dokie. Really don't want that tail thing in the way. I really could take that off. You know, it would be a smart idea to take that off and it wouldn't be in my way, would it? Front, inside. Yay, it worked. Oopsie, I got a little smudgy there. That's okay. You can't see it. This green glue dries clear. And if need be, you can erase it with one of those little things that you can get. It's a glue eraser type thing. And yay, that turned out pretty good. See? Yay, there we go. And here's the first one. I did not make 2 of the second one, but I did want to show you. I have to remember this is the birthday card. That what I did, and I wish I could get your help on, I wish this was alive so I could get your help. So in the second card is using that which I used to cut those half moon things. So this is the card here. It's really cool. I even embossed. I'm shocked with myself. So there's that, and then it's going to go this direction. And I actually did this twice because I wasn't sure which one really looked good. I think this one is, even though the E is a little interesting. But, well, actually, they're both pretty good. The T is interesting and the E is interesting. So it matters not which one I take, right? Okay, so we're going to go with the E that's interesting. And we're going to stick, do I need ribbon on this? No. So, because I don't have another picture of this, I'm going to have to set it up just like that. Yay. Okay, now, let me show you. Oh, gravy. These are the pieces that were onto that, and I should really tell you the sizes, shouldn't I? I am so sorry. The card base actually is 8.5 by 5.5, scored at 4 1/4 on the other one. And then the half moon thing, the pieces for that is 2.5 by 1.5. Okay, that's the main piece. You need to cut that so that you can make both cards at the same time. Okay. Also, it tells you to distress your white cardstock, this one. And I was so glad when I learned about these framelits, because that's pretty distressed. I like that better. It makes it look more distressed. I don't like using my scissors to do that kind of stuff. So, and I've never done that. So this is the first time I've made something that looked kind of distressed. So we're going to take, me. You know what? I'm going to say we, and you know you're going to do this too, I hope. So I am going to go ahead and put this on here. And this card base is going to go in this direction. So let's go ahead and put this on here. I am going to lay it down like flat, okay? I'm sure they probably propped it up. What's the harm? I'll prop it up. let me grab, I really wanted to grab some dimensionals that were bigger, but I don't know why in my container, I have a little container by me that, oh, look, I have bones. I'll use the Connie Stewart bones. Here we go. What a great idea, right? These come in so handy. I really like this. I love that I learned this, because when, like now, you know, I forgot about, I either forgot or I can't find on my desk the Stampin' Dimensionals. So doing this is a lot faster anyway. You don't have to put a lot on here, and it covers a lot. You know, it's great. It's awesome. Having these, you know, they're useful. They still do the exact same thing you planned on doing in the first place. By the way, I heat embossed this with white, so I used my Stampin', let me call it, my Versamark. I used my Stampin' Up! Versamark, and then I took, oopsie, I took this stamp set, or it's from the Splendid Day stamp set, but I took this stamp to stamp all those. And again, it said do not touch, and I didn't do that. So yay, I actually followed instructions. I'm doing really good at it. And then I also heat embossed the sentiment. Oh, come on. So that was pretty cool. See? In white. Now I have to tell you a fib. I mean, not a fib, but a oopsie. I forgot to take my, my stars and garters. I don't know what it's called. My powdery stuff that you put on before you go and use the Versamark. I had forgotten. So we are going to, I'm going to go ahead and take this off. Apparently I got crooked there. Whoopsie. Sometimes these come off really easy and other times not so much. Okay. Oops, it goes this way. I was going to use the those Dumaflachis. Like on the first card, I was going to use that, but it didn't fit. So, and I didn't want it smaller than this. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to adhere this down. It looks like, if I look at adhere negative cards on seafoam panel, Stampin' Dimensionals. So looky there, we're going to use Stampin' Dimensionals. Yay. I'm not going to go hog wild on the Stampin' Dimensionals. So keep, you know, putting them in different spots might help a little bit. I have something in the works pretty soon coming. I have to go and talk to some people first before I do it, and then I will let you know about it. Don't you just hate secrets? I do. I am so not a secretive person, but I am now. So this one kind of went on cockeyed up here. And then it took, I'm going to use the big picture. There. So much, oops, wrong picture. Well, that didn't help me at all, did it? Oh, my stars and garters. I'll use the big picture. Now the card base, again, it's 8.5 by 5.5, scored at 4 1/4. This piece is, helpful if I can tell you. Oh, I know I forgot something. I was supposed to use the blending brush and brush on some soft seafoam, and I forgot. So that's okay. It looks fine just like that, right? And my card is not exactly the way this card is, and I'll show you the card again, okay? Now we also have some cut pieces too, and I will show you what I used for that, which is right here. I'm not taking it off. There it is right there. Okay, we used 3 of those, and then of course the half moon thing. I'm going to take this one. Apparently I'm not. Oopsie. Yes, I am. Okay, I am taking this one, and like I said, I am not doing it exactly. Apparently, I'm going to get as close as I can, but let's do Stampin' Dimensionals. These are the minis. I think the minis work a little bit better on this project. On this one, not on all projects. So on this project, I think it works better because there are small areas, and you can't really, unless you use the bones, you know, you can't really get the big ones on here, the regular sized Stampin' Dimensionals. Okay. Uh-oh, I didn't mean to put, well, I wonder if I could. Oh, looky there. Yes, I can. Gosh, I get smarter every day. Now, we need the green one. Oh, gosh. Well, looky here. It's all good. Again, mine's not like the picture. So, how about if we put the dimensionals on all of them? I'm going to use that color. I got enough shine, right? Y'all are so awesome. Thank you so much for visiting my my YouTube channel. I really greatly appreciate it. I would appreciate it if you left a comment. Tell me what you think. Nicely. Please be nice. And what would you like to see next? You know, I just put what I think you might want to see, but I might be wrong. So I would appreciate some input. What would you like to see? Okay, we're going to do the purple side this time. Or not. Let us see. I do like this light, the light purple. So, that's Highland Heather. Let me see where I need to go here so we don't. Well, it's okay that I'm off because it's on the white. So let's get his, no. Oh my goodness. Okay, and one up here. Yep, yep, yep. Alrighty then. Sorry, this is taking forever. I don't normally do 2 cards, but I thought it would be fun to see 2 different cards made from one thing, you know. I think we are gonna need a dimensional right there. So how about if we do that? Bendy, bendy. Okay, stuck to me. There. Now it's up there. Okay, so that's that. Oh, I forgot about these guys. Okay, so this is where having this type of thing is a lot better. Because you know what? I forgot to use my adhesive sheets. Seriously? Yes, I did. So, yeah, well, you can't be perfect, right? At least I'm definitely not perfect. Just putting a little bit of adhesive in the fat areas of this thing. Being mindful of where I put it, so when I touch it, it's not a bad thing. Okay. Oh, yay. Okay, now the gold one is going to go down here. Oops, Daisy. I hope y'all can see this because I'm really trying to be watchful where my hands are in view. Okay, yes. Probably should have put some up there. Okay, and the last one is gray, and we're going to, I hate saying we. Yes. I would like it if you all were stamping along, singing a song. There. Now the only thing we need to do is put this on. Ooh, I took off the backing. Imagine that. We don't really need this one. So what I'm going to do is take it off, and then I'm going to put a Dabble-Do-Ya glue on there, because I think it doesn't need a dimension there. It's already all lifted up. So let's just dibble-dab-ya. There you go. It's a new term. I hope you can learn that. There. Doesn't have to be straight because nothing else on the card is. And that's today's card. The other card. So these are, let me clear off everything so you can see nicely. Whoopsie. Glory. Okay. So here's card number 1 and 2. And actually, because I can't give you the picture because it's such a big one, this was the original one that I used, and I was trying to copy it, but in the way that it was in the instructions that I had. So I really hope you enjoyed this card, and I will try to remember to put the measurements in the description box, which is a very famous place to be. Also, my website, if you're interested in buying any of the products that I've used today to make these beautiful cards, please feel free. In the mini catalog is the suite for this whole thing. It's really nice. Thank you so much, and if I'm wrong, I'll let you know I'm wrong. Okay, thank you, and have a very blessed day. Bye-bye.